Hello everyone, this is Diane. I've got a mess here on my table. I'm just having a lot of fun being creative and working on these Victorian journals that I started yesterday, and I thought I would bring you along for a little bit today. I'll show you what I'm doing. I've been working on pretty much just this one. I did a little bit on the others, but I'll do one and establish what I want to do, and then I can do the other two. So without going into a lot of detail, because I'll go into all of that when I do the flip through, I have a variety of different digital sellers in here and some Pinterest ones too that I got for free. This is a doily from Denise at A Tattered Dream, and I'll probably do color the other two on camera to show you how I did that if you're interested. What I'm doing right now is, well, I watched Rachel from Roxy Creations last night, and she was talking about Antique Paperie, the digital shop, and I went to see what they had, and everything is $1. It's amazing, and they're beautiful. So I got a few things. I got this paper fan, Victorian fan, so I thought that was perfect. It says to print 2 pages and then make your fan. That would be 8 fans on it, obviously. I printed it, I cut out 5. I printed it twice and then just cut out 5 and put them together with a brad. And that's plenty big enough for what I'm doing. And you can make these fancy. You can put lace on the tops, a tassel at the bottom. You could put some ribbon, attach some ribbon behind them so they don't separate too much. I'm just leaving them simple, just like this, I think. I might ink the back a little bit, but I did print them on ivory. And I'm just going to put that in a little pocket in the back of the journal, I think. So there's that. And then I got these envelopes with windows from Tattered Dream also. And I inked it, and this little card will be in it to show through the window. But I decided I wanted to collage on the white parts. So, also from Antique Paperie, I printed out a few of the papers that I got from her. This is one set. This was $1 for that. But they're little collaged cards. But it's also, I got a whole bunch of stuff for $1. And I didn't print everything. I just printed out a few things that I think I would use as collage fodder. So these are 5 or 6 sheets, like similar to this, were all in one set for $1. So that's fabulous. And antique house, Victorian house cards. Perfect for this Victorian journal. So I'm going to use some of these and collage on this. I left my Uhu glue downstairs because I was working on a project last night while I was watching a movie. So I'll just use my extra strength Elmer's craft bond glue up here. So I printed these out because I thought these would be smaller images that might work better for this, the small spaces on this. Of course, another time I might print them out on cardstock and actually use them as journaling cards. I'm going for this bingo thing here. It's okay if it goes over the window a little bit. I just don't want to cover too much of the window. So I took this piece off of this border. I have a question too. A long time ago, like 10 years ago, I made a CD of me playing the piano, just arrangements of hymns, church songs. When my when my daughter moved to Korea for 2 years, when her husband was in the army, and they took my little Adam with them, of course, and he loved it when I played the piano. So I recorded myself playing these hymn arrangements for him. I just didn't want him to forget about us and our piano music that we loved to share together. And he loved that. In fact, until recently, both of the boys still were listening to that. He's got a younger brother now, and they listened to it every night when they went to bed. I don't think they do anymore, but it was very recent that they were still listening to it. So my question is, I just found it, my copy of it. I opened up a CD that I hadn't listened to in a long time, because I was going to listen to it while I was working up here, and it wasn't that CD, it was me. So I put it in, and I was listening to it, see what it sounded like, and I thought, well, I could play that in the background while I'm crafting when I get quiet. But I don't know if that's allowed. It's me playing, but there are arrangements that were in a piano book. So I don't know. Does anybody know? I think that might be a little bit too much stuff on there. Don't need to cover every inch. So if you know the answer to that question, let me know. See, right now you could be listening to the music instead of the quiet. But I don't want to get any penalties from YouTube for playing music that I shouldn't. My oh my. Okay, I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm not used to doing it in a frame, so I'm not really sure about how to compose that. I'm sure I'll get better if I do it more. Just putting some ink on the white spots. I don't know if you can hear the TV downstairs, but my grandson, the one that now that I've inked it, I'm going to tear that. The one that I made the tape for when he was 2 years old. He's now almost 13. He's downstairs watching a movie. No school for him today. So I thought I would just throw these Victorian journals together. Once I got the covers done, I thought the rest would be really quick, but I keep wanting to do stuff because I have so much stuff to do stuff with. Like this envelope. I was just going to maybe ink it, put the picture in it, and be done. That was the original plan. And whatever I do, I have to do times 3. There are limited pages in these books. They're only 1 signature books. So it's not like I can do a whole lot of stuff to it. Page is getting sticky. Maybe I can put this pretty lady on the back. I hope you could see. I wasn't looking at the viewer on the camera to see if I was in frame while I was doing all of that. If I was not in frame, I apologize. It's kind of funny. These are beautiful collaged pages, and I'm tearing them apart so I can make collages with them. A little color there. Just a little something on that. Is that too much? I'm going to start gluing and see what I think. I might leave some of that off. Whoops, I didn't ink it. There's white showing. I don't think I need that piece of music behind her. So that's one piece I can leave off. card that goes in there. And there's one of them. There. That looks pretty. I like that. I have 2 more to do. But first I'm going to finish decorating that journal so I know exactly what I need for all the other journals. Well, the other 2. I think that's it for this video. I need to change my battery. But I will be back. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.